Sauce on the beat.
Here we go. Yeah. Lone Star. County Kings. Ever, let's get it. Yeah. Look. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up.
Sauce
Hey.
on the beat.
Look.
Sauce on the beat.
The king is back. I'm the glitch in the matrix. Lasers leave you faceless. Body melting like cake mix. Pakistani and bombs coming from Baghdad. Rappers to me be so sad. Leave you frozen and toe tag. Full metal jacket. Metamorph like an alchemist. Lyrics be automatic while spitting about at least 1,000 clips. If you want it, come get it because I got it. I'm like years ahead of the rest while I'm launching off like a rocket. 2 minus 10. Take a century to study me. I consist of a galaxy orbits in my anatomy. Kamikaze is futile to try to battle me. Only way to describe the collision would be a tragedy. Like Mayweather, this champion's undisputed. I calculate every move and I'm smarter than a computer. Listen, Bobby Digital, Andrew wrapped in the physical. Shadow boxing the falcon and soaring just like an eagle. My wingspan is the width of a pterodactyl. Spot you a moon away with the vision of a kaleidoscope. The perfect cure for this game, I'm like the antidote. Don't get too close, my kick is that of a horse with the quickness, power, and force. The collision will crack your cantaloupe. So save your drama, I eat beasts like piranhas. Destroy a third of your village like it was Yama Kiyama. My revelation, chaos and devastation. Standing up on a mountain, preparing for domination. I'll cut you down because lyrically I'm a lumberjack chieftain without the cataract spitting until my lungs collapse. Let's get it. Hold up. Hold up. Hey, get it. Hold up. Hey, get it. Hold up. Hey, get it. Round 2. Fight. Look, lyrically, I pulverize all competitors. I'm the star of this movie, director, author, and editor. I'm King Kong in this jungle like a gorilla. Pussies play like they killers, but soft than a chinchilla. I kick a flow like my name was Ryu and Ken. When I throw a blow to your chin, it will crush you like all you can. I pluck them off like a sniper, no hesitation. Posted up in my tree and the Navy SEALs operation. It's automatic, I spit it the way I practice. Rappers fighting this flow is like trying to swallow a cactus. I'm with this diva whose accent is from Sudan. Every night it's we lay in bed, she be soaring from the Koran. Listen, I'm here to flood the whole industry like a riot. Overshadow your city, my presence be of a giant. They rap a lot, but their actions be very quiet. So in the name of this song, do we have a moment of silence? Okay, now back to business. Here to blow up the booth if you want me to be specific. Me, I'm just so terrific and vicious the way I rip it. Baby girl ain't no timber, regardless though she can get it. So I took down my digits, added her to my hit list. Then I blew out her back and I left her whole body switching. My heavily intuitions be far beyond comprehension. Nothing of this dimension, only here on a mission. For what? To gobble up all you actors, hungry just like a hippo, eating up all you rappers. It's stuff.
Is a profound expression of respect and appreciation, a practice highly regarded in Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches the value of recognizing and affirming the virtues and contributions of others as a means of fostering mutual respect and enhancing personal connections. A high-value man understands this principle well and applies it in his interactions with women. Making a woman feel good about herself isn't about empty flattery or superficial compliments. It's about sincere recognition of her qualities and contributions. This could be acknowledging her cleverness in solving a complex problem at work, her kindness in dealing with a difficult situation, or the unique perspective she brings to discussions. Such affirmations make her feel seen and valued for who she is, not just for her appearance or what she can provide. For example, rather than generic compliments like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen," which can feel insincere and overstated, a more impactful approach would be specific and heartfelt comments like, "I really
That shit man bro been through, gotta take the shit to my grave. Yeah. Hard times kept coming round, almost made me lose my faith. Still stuck in my ways, I put a bitch nigga in they place. Green light on them lame niggas, it's all gas, no brakes. Banana clipping that AK and that bitch sang like Drake. Chop it up with my day one, like we gotta make some shake. Dead press in my dicky top box, try and dodge them jakes. Save all my trap money and throw that shit in my safe. Still cool with them killers, so it's sliding on you like home plate. I was headed down that wrong path, my mama told me get safe. Smoking out that hemp pack, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm God's son, my nigga can't eat without saying my grace. Pray for all my niggas, hope no trouble come they way. First plan got fucked up, now I'm doing shit my way. Sitting down at that round table, about time a nigga get paid. That shit man bro been through, gotta take the shit to my grave. I'm self-made, my nigga, ain't no traffic up in my lane.
That shit that we been through ain't shit I'm on, what's next? Just check my bank account and remember that I'm blessed. My kids good, girls nails done, so why the fuck would I stress? Only smoking that top shelf, we rolling up the best. Just focus on me and my niggas, ain't worrying about the rest. Never leave my house without my heater and my vest. Don't fuck with you, what you put us through, that shit was just a test. The shit that we been through ain't shit I'm on, what's next? This for them niggas that talking slick, won't say it to my face cause I stay with a stick. Heart been broken, it cannot be fixed. Don't tell me you love me, you stupid little bit. In love with our head, but that about it. No ice on me, nigga, I'm coming through lit. Come from the bottom, I'm up at the top. I'm making them plays, I'm taking my shot. All nets game, winning no flop. She said I look like a star. Told her mama just get in the car. We smoke on the killer, I hit it real hard. Fuck her real good while we leave it in park. Heard they want beef, so I creep in the dark. Silencer on it, you won't see the sparks. Been in that water with gators and sharks. Been through a lot, just look at the scars. Give you my story through hooks and bars. Authentic nigga was never a fraud. I'm back on my shit, I deserve an applause. Smoking as eyes, I straight out a jar. Name ring bells, they know who we are. They back on my wave, I'm just surfing the ocean. My girl got to get right, her pussy is potion. My nigga just hit me and said we got motion. I'd rather get M's while kick back and toasted. This serious minutes, I ain't with the joking. Falling on niggas like Nikola Jokic. Smoke on my gas, I know you be choking. Smoke on your gas like what is you blowing? Realest shit written since Noah was floating. I say it, I mean it, they hear it, then quote it. That shit that we been through ain't shit I'm on, what's next? Just check my bank account and remember that I'm blessed. My kids good, girls nails done, so why the fuck would I stress? Only smoking that top shelf, we rolling up the best. Just focus on me and my niggas, ain't worrying about the rest. Never leave my house without my heater and my vest. Don't fuck with you, what you put us through, that shit was just a test. The shit that we been through ain't shit I'm on, what's next?
Man, shit. Al, turn me up. Started out at Riverdale, moms flew me from the bay. When I was young, used to hate it. Grew up, then I thanked it. Far away from my pops, thinking about that green McLaren. I can shed his tear on these tracks, you wouldn't understand it. Grams had the candy house, Margie's on Harbor Road. Still eat me up inside, that I missed her funeral. I know she looking down on me, while I'm in this 5-0. I can't lie, man, my mind gone. I was in a dark place, went hard and found the way. Living out the motels, cold nights on the blade. I knew that life wasn't for me, but still I took a chance. 12 hours on the interstate, the profit 10 bands. Calculate another dub, back then my goal was 100. Had to hit the ground running, praying they don't hit the spot. I was going through a lot, it was nice, I would cry. Probably why I pushed this black Rory down the I-5 was heading. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Run that back. Real niggas never quit. Real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Yeah, I made it out the streets, but still gotta watch my back. Roll running, touchdown safe, then I set up trap, thinking back, fresh out of jail. But I had the map, I had a plan. Second day home, made a couple grand. Pleasant Hill, in a motel, packs vacuum sealed. I was getting rich in DC while you was cracking seal. I don't glamorize it though, I was praying for a change. Hit 50 burpees in the morning, then I board the plane. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Real niggas stay on 10. Run that back. Real niggas never quit. Real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10.
Você foi a melhor coisa que eu tive, mas o pior também em minha vida. Você foi um amanhecer cheio de luz e de calor, e em compensação anoiteceu a tempestade, a dor. Você foi o meu sorriso de chegada, tudo e nada. E adeus. Aquele grande amor que nós tivemos e todas as loucuras que fizemos foi o sonho mais bonito que um dia alguém sonhou. E a realidade triste quando tudo se acabou. Você foi o meu sorriso de chegada, a minha lágrima de adeus.
People talk like they walk like we walk. No, they catching their breath, young and they step.
So I mean, that shit happens everywhere, no problem. The fact is this, listen, this is my thing, just to get to it.
People talk like they walk like we walk. No, they catching their breath, young and they step too slow. North side of PG, what we call home.
You know what you mean. Yes, sir.
Don't worry about white. I'm straight as a perm. Hard to scribble lyrics cause my thoughts are beyond words. Unmatched that.
So it begins, huh?
I'm excited.
You excited?
I'm excited.
Me too.
What I spit is hot burning, like hot to touch, so I'm never concerned with them jealous.
I really don't get with folks that sit around and complain too much and keep trying to act like we're going through what they went through.
They treat us like Jesus, they won't believe us. I'm fed up. I show my
Fourth, because naturally women support men that's on their shit. If you really want her to be on that same type level with you and beyond, surpass that, man.
Yeah. Man, y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all watch out, I'm just getting started. Fuck all y'all bitches, I'm here.
Back. Welcome back to Smitty's Corner. And as always, man, you know we gotta have one of the most bombest, one of the most realest guests in the building to join us. And as always, it is such a pleasure to welcome the so lovely Miss Queen Sunkiss. What's going on, sis?
I came to fight you.
She came to fight. Okay, hey, look, hey, okay, listen. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna just put my hands up like this and let you swing. Let's do
you
it.
Know,
so,
the last time I seen
topic. Say it again, love.
Yeah.
Say it again. Mm-hmm.
The last time I seen you, you was up here looking like you was finna die.
Listen, let me look. If anybody is not here, I actually, all right. So look, it was one of them things. It stopped. If anybody knows about acid reflux, heartburn, and hiccups, and how
Yeah,
those
that's
three
it.
combine. Oh man, and you know how it just starts off just just, and then your chest starts to get tight. Then you get that little like acidy kind of like burp, and
Yeah.
then it burns, and it's over from there. It's. I mean, I was in genuine pain. I really was. Oh man,
Oh, okay.
and I tried because I'm one of them. I'm like, show must go on. Nah, I say about halfway through, but I said, nah, I gotta get out of here. I can't. So I apologize to you guys. I took the video down because it was just embarrassing. I'm just being honest. It was. It wasn't the
I
best
mean, it
light of
was a good
spirit.
video.
I,
It was good. Aside from the part where you
not my
said the shit
facial
out of me, I was
expression.
like, "What the hell wrong with Smitty?" And then you was like, "I gotta go." I say, "He better come back."
Nah, yeah, man. I had terrible like. Cause look, right now, let me break it down to you. I'm one of them. This is what happened. I haven't. I absolutely love orange juice and grapefruit. The
Oh,
acid. I've been having it for like the last like week or so, straight in the morning with my breakfast or what have you, and it started to tear me up. It ain't hit a first, but man, it started to tear me up, and I knew that's what it was. I started
you
drinking.
didn't dilute it.
Man, I usually do. Yes, I do. I know. Water it down. Nah, man, I like that thing nice. Look, I like it chiseled to where it's kind of frosty like and it's ice cold with that pulp. Oh man, I love it. But my
And
body,
then you
like,
drank it every
yeah,
day
that
for a week.
acid, man, that acid hit me hard, man. And
Yeah, that's what you get because you knew better.
yeah, and it was like 3 days. It was like 3 days of just
Ooh.
like chest pain. So yeah, that's what that was. All right, so I'm actually glad you here, sis, because yeah, thank you. I need me, you know what I'm saying, a female perspective on this. You know what I'm saying? The missus, she may be in and out of the chat and stuff, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely always on such work duty. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we got right here. As always, I see you in the building. My man Raj Will. Y'all don't mind me in my back. Um, Raj, I see you in the building. Okay, now ain't doing nothing but just watching these reruns, my G. So before we get to the first thing, I want to ask you this because I swear you're such a wonderful person to ask because of your headspace, and I respect it.
Oh, thank you. And
What
I feel special.
is black?
What is black?
Now wait, here we go. What in the context of between the two? What is black? Is it a culture, a upbringing, a heritage, a tradition, a pass down, or is it truly a nah, nigga? You can't get this loan from the bank. Which is
Well, the now nigga you can't get this loan from the bank goes along with the culture of being black.
okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So that's what you would define. Okay. So now this is the tough part that I've also asked people when we think the color, like not people, just the color black,
Hmm.
what definition do you describe it as? If you were to describe the color black, what would be your definition?
Darkness,
Uh,
void.
it's black. I'm pretty sure darkness should be involved, but uh, great, great, great description.
I
Great
mean,
description.
that's what you told me. You told me to describe it. It's creation.
Okay, okay, all right. Black to me is one of two definitions. It's either endless or undefinable. That's
Yeah.
when I think of the color black, endless or undefinable. But
Yes.
man, it's so crazy. Like, because think about it, right? We go through so many of these different things, like take his black card, or you're a coon, or too light, too dark. hair too good, hair too nappy, all these other things. But then I really get to saying to myself when I listen to people like Smokey Robinson, and I love his music. But he did say, he said, I am not black. I am an American. What do you say to those who share our skin tone and features? What is your response to the ones that's like, I'm not black, I'm an American?
They can be in America. I don't have a problem with that. They still black though.
Why the fuck can't you be a black American?
Exactly. That's what you are. Now you can remove the black if you want to, but that don't mean that everybody else is gonna remove it. There are some people that think black is escapable, which is crazy.
All right.
But that also is a part of the culture of being black.
Now, I am getting ready to well, first I have to ask, Sister Sunkiss, are you ready to be triggered?
Sure. I'm
All right,
always up
great.
for a good trigger.
All right, bet. Because this one right here, not to me, I don't get two shits, but I know that this is going to be triggering for some people. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and we're going to get to the first video, right? We're going to get to this first video because this whole thing, for the most part, revolves around, because I really want to know, what is black? And why do half of us not even claim the shit and we are it? But with that being said, I my mic is muted. We will be right back after these quick messages. This is brought to you by, this is for you, babe.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
All right, and we're back. I want to know what you think about this real quick. I mean, hey, always got to give a shout out to the missus, man. She holds me down tremendously.
Indeed.
Indeed, man. Indeed, when you got a good one. I'm going to show this video. Queen,
Hey,
Sunkiss, I'm not going to say anything when the video's done. I'm going to wait for you to take your sighs of breath and get your eyes being done rolled all the way through the back of your head.
is
And
that
then I
right?
want you to give me your honest response as to what you saw. And the number
Okay.
one thing I want you to let me know is, was this person even qualified to say what they just said? I digress. My mic is muted. I ain't even going to hold you.
We bring you the answers to all your questions. Be better than others. Enjoy the benefits of knowledge. Accept the answers from us.
Black is the absence of light. Some consider white to be a color, because white light comprises all hues on the visible light spectrum. And many to consider black to be a color, because you combine other pigments to create it on paper. But in a technical sense, black and white are not colors, they're shades.
I'm just curious, if that's the case, then how come my shade is treated so much different in society? But hold on, I don't want you to respond yet. That's just the first piece. Now we really going to get into it. What do you think about what she says?
Black, and I feel like I could definitely discriminate against white individuals based on race, and by definition that is racism, even though it's not systematic. You can't be racist to white people, and I'm white. Well, I respect your opinion, but just because you're white doesn't mean that your opinion on this matters more than my opinion. I am black, and I feel like I could definitely discriminate against white individuals based on race, and by definition that is racism.
One more again for the win. I know. Let that sink in. One more again for the win.
Black, and I feel like I could definitely discriminate against white individuals based on race, and by definition that is racism, even though it's not systematic. You can't be racist to white people, and I'm white. Well, I respect your opinion, but just because you're white doesn't mean that your opinion on this matters more than my opinion. I am black, and I feel like I could definitely discriminate against white individuals based on race, and by definition that is racism.
Okay, so You
Okay,
got
I'm
the floor.
confused. First of
Go
all,
in.
what she black, right? That's
All right. Hold on.
I
Let's look
was
one more time. Let's look.
Black. And I feel like I could definitely discriminate against white individuals based on race. And by definition, that is racism, even though it's not systematic.
No.
okay. She
No.
not black.
I say no. I don't claim her. No. Give a fuck
I
what
think
her
she.
father or mother was. No, the hell she's not. I saw the nose. I saw the skin. I saw that hair texture. No, she's not one of us. I'm
I
sorry.
think she.
It is what it is.
I think she biracial, which is not black. But
Um,
anyway,
go ahead. Go ahead, sis.
she defeated herself in her own argument once she said it's not systematic. Once you remove the systematic from it, it's no longer racist. It can be prejudice. And I think people get those two things confused because black people can be deeply prejudiced. And some of us have a right to have their prejudice because of what we experience due to racism. Racism created a lot of prejudiced black folk. And oh well, if they don't want your pale skin behind around them because they don't trust you based on past experience, it just is what it is due to the systematic um behaviors of racism. You know, it is what it is. Racism has to be able to affect your livelihood, which was in the definition of racism about 3 decades ago. But you know, they like to play with definition of words now. And they removed the systematic part from the definition. But because I had grandparents that had encyclopedias and dictionaries in the house that they made me read, I got to see the definition before the current definitions now, and I know that it is a systematic thing. So, like, just if somebody is being prejudiced towards you, that's not the same as being racist because racist has to affect you in a way that can stop you from progressing in life. Me telling you I don't want you to sit at the table with me ain't stopping you from progressing in life. You on mute.
No, I was making sure I'm working on some things.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm working on myself. So, all right. So, I mean, but with that being said, right, what I'm hearing is that because, listen, you know what I heard personally?
Hmm.
You know what, blacks? Y'all let everybody else and everything. Heck, Eminem is the best considered rapper. Oh man, we have all kinds of examples of how you let us into your discussions and everything. So why you being mad because now I want to claim to be one of y'all? You all have accepted a certain amount of us for so long. You let us in your discussions. Heck, some of y'all even let us say the N-word. And you high five us after it. Didn't play a game of cornhole and crack a Budweiser. That's right. So my whole thing is I do believe that we are just not listen, all that talk is coming from the simple fact that we do not safeguard enough. There's not enough safeguard. There's not enough and when listen, I have a different term of gatekeepers. When I say gatekeepers, I mean literally those who stand out front like them British gate. What do? They guard the gates. They don't move, nigga, and let you try to get past them gates. You gonna get some blades going in the cross in front of you, along with some swords going at your face and maybe a couple rifles, because you're not allowed to cross those gates. We need to verify who you are. I do believe the largest problem and why we have all of these aspects is because we just do not safeguard what should be most precious to us. And that's just my view. You know, that's just Smitty running his mouth. I'm just running my mouth today.
And well, it's the safeguard part because America is a melting pot. So we share cultures interchangeably.
Uh-uh.
I don't know how we could necessarily gatekeep, but there should be respect to where the culture comes from. And I think that's what gets taken. We put things out and people appreciate it, but they don't appreciate the originators. They erase the people that originate. For instance, like breakdancing at the Olympics, none of the judges was black. What is y'all doing? That's crazy. Like that we created it, but we know where to be found in it. Or for instance, let's say hot topic. Y'all don't cuss me out, but let's say twerking. We'll get shamed for it, but it's like white twerking studio and classes where these women go, and it's not a big deal. But black women do it, it's a problem, you know. So they'll take what we create, but like remove us from it. And I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with sharing the culture, but yeah, basically we need respect put on our name.
Well, see, my thing is this though. I'm totally right there where you are. The thing is that where does that start? That starts from the foundation of the construction and the firmness, like how strong we stand united, shoulder to shoulder, heel to heel, right? In ranks of what it is that we stand for and believe in. It's not enough of us that will really, everything you said, not enough of us will really hold the lines. And those of us, we will look like that. Now, mind you, that's why I take 300 Spartans. The very first one. Yo, they were vicious. Man, throughout that whole battle, we almost thought for a second they was going to win. You know why they lost?
Why?
It just wasn't enough of them.
Mm.
They just were overpowered. It was too many arrows in comparison to their bodies and shields. If you look at the very end of the movie, the first 300, they had, I'm talking about they had Xerxes scared. But why did they fail? It just wasn't enough. Now, if they had 10 times more of that, of the exact same breed of men that was like cocktail and shielded up formation, Lord knows what the outcome would have been. And I look at our circumstances somewhat in the same way. We got our Spartans out. Oh yeah, we got our warriors, our Zulus. Oh yeah, we got our kings and our queens and our empress and empresses. But it's just not enough to make the impact that is necessary to actually see the change on a mass level. And that's just where I am. You see what I mean, I says?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So I mean, I don't know. Did you have any last parts of that? Because look, I got videos. Oh, we about to have some fun. We just about to check into some stuff. I'm about to click on to some things now.
Well, in regards to that last video and that woman.
Okay, go ahead. Rock out. Take your time.
Okay, and you was talking about what is black. You said she not black. Why she not black? Because of the way she look?
No, because of what I'm getting ready to play as soon as you're done.
Oh, okay. Well, then play it.
We recently did a video about why the color white is used in films to symbolize evil, especially in sci-fi films. Today we'll continue our discussion about colors, or in this case shadows, and their symbolic meaning in films. We'll be talking about why black is oftentimes used to symbolize evil characters. Before I start this video, it does pain me to say that in our last video we had a lot of stupid race-based comments. There are comments that were saying that basically white people are responsible for every bad thing that's happened in humanity. There are other people saying that white people are better than everyone, which is why white is the color of purity, and garbage like that. The thing is this, race isn't even a thing. It doesn't exist. We're all just one race, the human race. To further that point, we're not even different colors. As a person who does a lot of video editing and color correction, I've realized that we're all the same skin color. No matter if you're black, white, or somewhere in between. What makes us different is actually the shade of our skin, whether it's darker or lighter. We're all the same freaking color. But you know who isn't the same color? Those stupid aliens from Avatar. If you want to hate something, direct it towards those bestiality-loving blue monkeys. Hashtag humanity first. Now to the color black. From the earliest days of black and white cinema, the villains have always dressed in black.
All right, so he said it. We are all the same color. I'm a little confused because I ain't never had white privilege. I mean, sometimes, I mean, because of my background and I do speak a decent amount of Spanish fluently, I can pass for Cubano, but nah, my black ass from DC, I don't get no passes. So the part when he talking about well, there really is no color. We're all the same color. I'm also wondering, what does Miss Sunkiss have to say about that, sis?
I would say, okay. I would say if it were not for racism, then maybe there could be a logical line of thought. But because of racism and all the things that were done because of it, it's not a logical statement that you can make to people in the regular world. It's just not. Color's gonna denote a lot of things and a lot of actions. And while I may have never had white privilege, I've certainly had black privilege. So, hey. Hey.
But you know what I wonder? Is it more so that color exists or ethnicity and culture more than the color? Or is it all intertwined into one, if you were to say?
I think it just gonna depend on where in the world that you are. Because America has a big race problem. Like, it just is what it is. There are racial issues throughout most of the Western world. In the Eastern world, they have their things as well, but it's not nearly as bad as it is over here, and it's just gonna be due to the history of everything that's going on.
Okay. Man, I mean, listen, this is something getting real interesting. Like, for example, all right, look, I never asked you this question. I pulled it up the other night. I want to ask you this. All right. When we talking about courting, this is just a quick sidebar. Talking about courting. I went to Google and I looked up and I wanted to find a thumbnail for courting. And I got two pictures that came up instantly. And I want you to tell me, what do you think when you look at how they're describing the two descriptions of these pictures when they said courting? That's picture number one.
Hold on, let me see. Okay.
Courting. This is picture number two. I swear on life, that's what came under. That is what came under courting. Why? Like, what are they doing to us? Look at this shit. And then I go one picture down. And this is what I find for us. The fuck? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop them. Stop Allah. Forgive me. I'm trying to stop them, but this is absolutely crazy, right? So now, all right. Outside of that. Okay, so let's get this down. Let's get back to the regular screen. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go to the next video. All of this has to do with, I mean, just multiple facets of life. Because I really do. I be trying to figure this out. I'm hearing so many people saying I ain't black. I'm not African American. I'm Black American. Like, it's all these different, like, we are so damn diverse. But yet we so speak about unification. Why the hell we keep talking about unification, but light-skinned niggas don't even want to claim dark-skinned niggas and vice versa? Look, nappy head people don't want to claim motherfuckers that got good hair, as they would call it. We're too diverse, but we always talking about how we're not unified. We can't even get the simple thing straight. So let's go ahead and get to this. Did you want to say something first, sis? Before I get to the
And the
video?
question would be is what is unification? What is unified? Do
What?
I have to think
Okay.
exactly like you for us to be unified?
Unification, point blank, period, is when the mass majority works in unison. Whatever the
Right.
plan is, if it's 100% of us, we are unified to know, I would say at least 75, maybe close to 80% are right on par. We're always going to have our strays and those who just like you, just like not a good representation of the community.
Right. So
It's a universal, it's a universal front on what we all know is what's best for all. It's no individual thinking, it's co-op thinking.
well, that's an American concept, individualism. And
It's a
because
lot of stuff I say is American, but then didn't you say that at the same time we are a melting pot? So how much of America is really just America at this point? Can we really say that
um
now?
America is a blending of all kinds of things. But
Absolutely.
individualism is a thing of being American. The thing about being individualistic is it kind of erodes at some of the foundational principles that we had as a culture of black people, if that
Uh-huh.
make any sense.
Let
So,
me make sure. No, 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 no. I'm listening. I'm just making sure I keep up with the chat too. I'm sorry about that, fam.
uh, okay. So the more the more we embrace individualism, which is American, the
Hmm.
more it kind of erodes at the foundational structure of our culture as black people. And so that's why we have these conversations because I remember in the 90s, for the most part, black people, you could clearly see that black folks was unified. As time goes on, that unification kind of gets spread a little thin.
Do
I
you
don't
believe
see.
that do you believe that the deunification of black people? I don't know if I made that word up or not, y'all. Just the deunification of black people. Would you attribute that more to the infiltration of the pale faces? Or would you say that really honestly, no, if I was to really be honest in my heart's of heart, overall we sabotaged our own legacy and dynasty?
I'm gonna say prior to the civil rights movement, I would say
Hmm.
it was the beginning statement that you made. After the civil
Okay.
rights movement, I'm gonna say that's us. I think integrating into American society and the lack of psychological attention that we got as black people help cause that erosion. I mean, like we got people that's trying to escape being black. You can't escape being black. You're black. It is what it is. And I do believe that's a us problem at that point because at some point we have to start taking care of ourselves. Once you realize, okay, I'm in the belly of the beast and the beast don't really give a damn, then it's incumbent upon you to take your health into your own hands. And I don't think we did a very good job of that. Like for instance, in my household, it's everything. It's all black everything up in here. Okay, and I don't feel bad about that because when they go out there, they gonna get everything else. But what they not gonna get is a whole lot of all black is everything. And so I teach them black history. I teach them black culture. I teach them black people, black ideas, black structure, black philosophy, all of that stuff. I pass on to my children. But I don't know of a whole lot of black people that do that with their children. It's kind of taken for granted or dismissed.
And I will
If you're
say
not,
this. I will say this briefly. You know the reason why that is, sister? You know how many of us, I'm not talking about white folks, I'm talking about us, our own, those who share our skin tone and features. You know what they say? We need to prepare our children for the more technological stages of life. It ain't no more churning butter, hanging up clothes on clotheslines. They do believe that teaching us as blacks, there's some who believe it's a waste. They believe basically they would ask a person like you, what's the benefit of me trying to teach my 8-year old about slavery and about what happened to us back during those times and racism if that is something that most of them are not going through nowadays? That is a real question that is asked out here.
and that is a question that this is somebody that don't talk to their children, or they have children that are not in a culturally diverse environment. Because my children go to school with white folks, and it's just by nature of where we currently live. And had I not given them the history, they wouldn't understand some of the social situations that they find themselves in at this particular time. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, a kid showed my son this. It was a cartoon, and the cartoon had some kind of curly hairstyle or something. And he said it was a niggeroni. Okay, so like, what do you do with that? Do you get pissed off? Do you get offended? Or do you understand the history and the context of why this person said what they said? You know, all of that stuff matters. So to say that it's not there, it's not ever going to not be there. The country was founded upon this nonsense. I have sat and had to talk to. There are still people that lived in a time where they lived in a time of segregation that are still living and are passing on certain ideas to their children. And I have watched them do this and had to pull them to the side and be like, yo, you shouldn't teach that child that, because XYZ and 1, 2, 3 is going on in the world. And while that may have been true when you were growing up, that's not the world that they live in. And you essentially setting this child up for failure. You know, so the stuff is always going to be there. Not educating your children about history is handicapping them in a way. Now, I'm not saying you got to drill it. Oh, the cracker gonna do this and that's it. No, you ain't got to do all that. Just a simple understanding of history, and then the greatness of who you are as a person. Because truth be told, a lot of the math, a lot of the sciences, a lot of the things that are utilized to help propel this technologically advanced society was because of black people. But you don't see that. They're not going to sit your child in their classroom and tell them it was a black man that came up with the code that allowed the internet to work. It was a black woman that created the technology for other things in the internet and even the dang telephone to work. They're not going to sit
Well,
down and
yeah,
tell them that.
even down to the actual light bulb. Edison, okay. The actual structure of the bulb, those little wire mechanisms, I don't remember his name. That was a black man that what actually makes it light up. The white man designed what would keep us from getting shocked from that shit. Just the outside bulb, the glass, but the actual wiring mechanism. So even down, and I mean, I'm sorry. When I thought of how many different ways George Washington Carver decided to make a peanut, all the way
Mm-hmm.
down to fueling cars. I want you to think about it. I want you to just one day just take a peanut and just look at it. And then I want you to think, how many different things can you do to actually benefit humanity with that peanut? Absolutely
Mm-hmm.
extraordinary. Absolutely, absolutely extraordinary, you know?
Yeah,
So yeah,
indeed.
yeah, yeah. But
So I
let
mean,
oh no, yeah, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
that's just things that we need to be passing on and teaching to our children so they can be empowered, so they don't grow up thinking that black is nothing but dysfunction, because that's what's being pushed. black people don't do nothing but this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I didn't grow up like that. I was made to read. I was made to read newspapers. I was made to read dictionaries. I was made to read encyclopedias. I was taught how to sit at the table. I was taught how to set the table. I was taught how to cross my legs and sit properly as a young lady and all these different things. Like, I didn't come from no whatever nonsense that they talking. That's you muted.
Forgive me. That was such. I'm trying to set up. That was an accident. I didn't mean to push that. Keep going. Keep going. You know how it is.
Yeah,
My bad. My bad.
yeah. I didn't come from that. And I mean, unfortunately, there are some people that did come from that, but all of us didn't come from that. And the ones that didn't come from that need to start speaking up and be like, "That's not black. What are you talking about?" Or even if it is, because every culture is gonna have, the people on the opposite end of the spectrum that may not, you know, live the way we think they ought to, right? Okay, so maybe that's what black dysfunction looks like. But all of us ain't dysfunctional. And we don't need to put, oh, this is solely what our culture is, because our culture is not, we are not defined by our dysfunction. No other culture defines themselves by their dysfunction. But black people didn't even define ourselves by our dysfunction during the civil rights era, during the Jim Crow era. It is only in this modern time that we decided that we need to define ourselves by our dysfunction. And I really do believe that that is because of the American programming, because of racism is very much a structure inside this culture. You muted.
This is why I love having discussion with deep minds because you keep me thinking. It's not basic. I get a chance to go back into those realms I haven't been in so long, and I love it because there's so many dimensions to what it is that these topics in which we speak about. Now, what we want to do real quick, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start off. I'm going to get my first take on this video that we're going to look at. And then, of course, as always, we're going to get we're going to get a response from the oh so lovely Miss Sunkiss. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Respect.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Immortal vampire and Southern gentleman Nicolas Cage. During this era, there was no color in film. What you had instead were different shades in between pure white and pure black. Naturally, most villains of this era were darker. That's because no matter what culture you're from, black symbolizes mystery and the unknown. It's something we learn from birth. All newborns are inherently afraid of the dark because they're stupid. Okay, maybe not. It's actually an evolutionary trait. We are extremely dependent on our vision as a species, and darkness usually appears on surfaces that reflect little or no light. When we see no light, we're blinded and left vulnerable. Also, humans are not nocturnal. Well, at least most of us aren't. And our ancestors knew when the sun set it was time to find shelter, because that was the time dangerous predators like lions and vampire Nick Cage were most active. So why do darker colors sometimes trigger automatic fear responses in our brain? Well, that's because we never know what's hiding in the shadows.
All right. So with that being the last video on that segment before we switch off on to part 2 of this, I mean, I really want to know what you think because listen, this is where I'm at. I am so sick of everything being black being like so bad. First of all, black makes fat people look slimmer. Yeah, that's right. I said it, damn it. I said it. I'm trying to figure out how come the black jelly beans have to be like licorice? Why couldn't it be like blackberry or like a grape or something? You know, something we all could kind of at least kind of get with. Why I gotta be the nastiest one? How come the black cat in America has to be considered bad luck? How come when you see a flock of crows, well, they're not called a flock. If you see more than 5 crows, they're called a murder or a killer of crows. Is it because they're black? See, I think about all these things. Now, I want you to tell me this. I'm going to ask you a question. If I was to frame you, I just framed you for a crime, what's that crime called?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't
It's
know.
called blackmail. I wonder why. I wonder why. But real talk though, like, why is it so bad? These are the things that I've just been trying to figure out my goddamn self. You see what I'm saying? Hold on one second. One second. One second. So yeah, I've been trying to figure that out. Like, why is it always such a dark thing before we get over into our next subject?
I mean, it is just like what he said. It's human to be afraid of the dark, and it's because
And
you
that's
can't.
why dark skinned men are so feared.
Well, I would say that because you can see that that's clearly a man.
Okay.
That's just racial programming. That's all that is. That's racial programming. You see a human, ain't nothing to hide behind no human. Behind a darker human can't hide nothing that a lighter human can't hide. So like, it's
Yes, we
just
can. We good as shit
what.
at night. Shoot, give me a couple bushes and some street lights that's broken out. I'm good. What? What?
Okay, but I'm just saying, it's not the same. Like if you in pitch blackness
Okay.
to where you can't see your hand in front of your face, that could be scary because, like he said, we are dependent upon our sight. Most people ain't going nowhere where they can't see. That requires some retraining of the mind. I
Then
don't
why do white
have that
people go
much.
to the depths of the ocean?
That's because white people is curious and they always looking for something to conquer.
Why do white people go into space?
Because they looking to colonize something else.
But you want to lock your doors when my black ass is crossing the street during the traffic light, right?
But that will go back to that picture you put up. See,
Which one? This one, this one, this one.
yes, that's gonna go back to that because if a white man can't create nothing but a white child, a white woman can't create nothing but, well, she can create a mixed race child if she has it with uh, another person of color, and it's gonna be because of that person's genetics. We can create whatever.
But listen though,
Okay,
this is what I've always wondered though. This is the question though. Can we really create white people, or think about it? Let you go up to an albino black person and call them white and see what they say.
they gonna get mad at you because they black, and you know they black.
So
Shit,
do we really create white people, or do we, well, yeah, no,
yeah, we
listen, I
create
think
white
that's more
folks.
historical. Once upon a time that was white. Like fuck that. Like that was nigga, you
Yeah,
white.
we
You white.
we create white. We create white folks. It's rare, but we do that. We can create anything because, like he said, black is the originator.
Black
Black
is free.
is the portal of the manifestation of creation. Like everything's gonna come out of blackness. Gonna come out of darkness. It's gonna come from that place. We create anything. They can't do that. So if they can separate black men and women from procreating with each other, then that'll kill that blackness.
Okay.
Which is essentially gonna be
Well,
the end of humanity. But hey, people can have it.
I'm loving that right there. I'm loving that right there. I have something very special lined up for us in a few hours. I'm going to continue to get these things going. What I'll do is I'll give you guys a quick snippet of the oh so wonderful live that I have going on tonight. And this right here is just a quick snippet to give you a little clip of what's going to take place. My bad. Hit the wrong button. Here we go, y'all. My bad.
When I tell you I'm locked in, I'm locked in. You don't have to worry about me disappearing, but it's certain things that I need you to understand. You are the only one that could disconnect my heart from you. Don't lie to me. Don't hurt me with malicious intent. Don't embarrass me. Don't share my secrets. Don't cheat on me. Don't share the love, the light, the energy that should be preserved for me. Because once I lose respect for you, I will never be able to see you the same. And if I can't see you the same, I can't love you the same. Our connection will be broken. And you are in control of the connection. Respect the connection.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
No easy way from the earth to the stars. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. Mankind is made of two kinds of people: wise people who know they're fools, and fools who think they are wise. Fear of women, love more than hate the man. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person.
Slowly, there's no way to hide. Lower your face, baby, come leaning closer. Play it with fire, I love when you're over. What it feel like? Yeah. What it feel like? Waiting for your impulse. Just waiting on your head to toe. Put it down and kiss me slow. Baby, can you let it go? What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like. What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like. Sipping, baby, you've been sipping. Sipping, baby, are you listening? Can you say you love me? Know that you've been missing. Baby, are you tripping? Feel like you've been tripping. Saying that you want me now, we have to close the distance. So what it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like, yeah.
don't kill my vibe. I'm tipping on top of these clouds, don't plan to come down if I trip right. My eyesight, I spy the spark in the conversation. Pardon if I don't say shit, I hit this bliff, I spent my spaceship, then I'm caught spacing. Oh pretty please don't pity me. Paranoid with the city brain, made me quit weed. I put it on God, green earth, me rolled up 50 times 3.50 figure size for the many times I need to just relax. Pet peeve, you need to ask to me before you pass. At least don't puff the last and at ease. I'm finally feeling it, at least a tab or two will probably do for the goosebumps on your skin. Relax the nerve and give us a few. So
what it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like, yeah. What it feel like, what it feel like,
I was real committed. My money got short. That ain't stopped me. You know, like I said, how I was being viewed changed. People kind of like act like I fell off a little bit, and I still stayed committed. And then on top of all that, I got raided, and they took all my equipment, and they put a new case on me. I was just confused about it, and I remember like questioning everything. Like, damn, I don't really have no part of the game that embraced me for that. But I had accumulated so much music. But from when I got raided, I stopped really recording every day and got back into hustling full time because I gotta fight a case now, and I need a lawyer, and I can't even really afford to sit in the studio like that.
Yo, don't try to tip the scale. Keep your 2 cents inside the wishing well, and I wish you well. Never show my hand or kiss and tell. Close eyes, open ears, and listen well. I'm still on it till I'm on it, my nigga, no mission fail. You know, cold world, my nose running. Get money, stay focused, nigga, them hoes coming. I leave it to them niggas who be willing to blow hundreds. Or fake bitches with the fake asses and no stomach. Shit crazy, don't make me poke you with the tip of the iceberg. Cold world, your chance of living slimmer than iceberg. I shoot second cause a nigga willing to fight first. You don't like me, cool, fuck nigga, it's vice versa. You niggas bitch made, rocking purses and tight skirts. I never put my time in something that I think might work. No plan B's unless you carrying my C's. In other words, I'm sticking to plan A. I'ma take my shot like that shit they tryna mandate. I'm sipping syrup, eating pancakes. Corona got me giving niggas pounds instead of handshakes. Try to do a song with niggas, they told me build my fan base. But I'ma build an empire bigger than Ghazi and Drake. Forbidden fruit, I'm talking berries, apples, and grapes. She ate them all, now mankind in bad shape. I wonder if God told Adam he had bad taste. Nigga, this is my life. Nigga, this is my life. I just want the spotlight. I just want the spotlight. Nigga, this is my life. Nigga, this is my life. And I just want my spotlight. Like, it's mine, man. Real shit.
10 years bad luck if you break life's mirrors. The only time I speak is on trials from a lost era. These bars over the speed, I swear could power a Tesla. But I ain't trying to charge that battery in your back to have you acting extra. I indulged in so many late night dinners became breakfast. Beef become harder to dodge when your life intrepid. A pussy, a career killer. Energy and a scepter, it's hard to fathom that. With a pussy tasting like nectar, smooth way to finesse you. She gotta put 100 pounds in my attic to put me under some kind of pressure. Yeah, until then it's just some pipe bomb dick. Like conversation while I'm hogging the spliff. Zoned out thinking about that money I'm missing. See, that's when I know that I'm tripping. Understand my attention come with a price. Call your Uber, kiss you on the forehead and tell you good night. It's such a blessing, a survival lesson. I'm living my life.
Nigga, this is my life. Nigga, this is my life. I just want the spotlight. I just want the spotlight. Nigga, this is my life. Nigga, this is my life. And I just want my spotlight. Like, it's mine, man. Real shit.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Lone Star County Kings 010, come on. We about to do it again. Let's get it. I'm about to do it again. Come on, come on. I'm about to do it again. Come on. I'm about to do it again. Come on. Look, don't nobody keep it fresh like me. Damn right, it's Lone Star or the SPIT. I'll break down the beat, bring the track to his knees. I'm nowhere close to God, but these streets love me. No one on your corner be this vicious on the mic. I'm like Jordan with his Wheaties, you like Grant Hill on Sprite. Them coppers can't stop us, sweeter than Betty Crocker. Daytime or night, I'm rocking my hater blockers. Creeping on the come up like I'm Bone Thugs in Harmony. Feeling like I'm Puppet Combs, ain't nobody stopping me. Move deeper in the birds, the feds still watching me. My Celsius is 1,000, ain't nobody hot as me. You say you higher than a plane, well I'm out the galaxy. You rolling up that regular, I'm chiefing on astronomy. Float like carpets, aiming bang targets. Hungry for this throne like I'm king of the Spartans. I'm good, look, I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look, I stand like the man that I'm supposed to. Slackers won't stop my progress cause I'm focused. Red carpet star stunted, hold up, ain't no close up. Max level, no limit, training like a soldier. Real name is biblical, archangel general. Post like a podium, but move like petroleum. Glide when I fly by, like a bird I'm so high. Cruising through these city streets, I'm leaning when I ride by. Rappers run their mouth out, rip every last one of you. Still to this day, star skills are untouchable. Blow sets, relieve stress, sip tea and play Cheshire King's corner, bad step. Checkmate, now who's next? Observe and analyze, combine and strategize. Understand to overcome, so my money multiplies. Still putting God first, praying to the heaven skies. I'm working on my stamina, I'm fully energized. Yes, and I'ma do this till the day I die. Rhymes like forensic files, cause I bring the homicide. Boy, you need to kill yourself, cause when you flow the suicide, I be the respirator, keeping lyrics alive. Let's get it, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look, in case you didn't know, understand, look, I be the best. I'm more seasoned than the Jeffrey Dahmer dinner guest. With more bars than you can make soap out of zest. I'm fully clean, county king on my conquest. A true champ, cause I conquer every contest. Back with my pen and pad, still so incredible. Star spits poison, my flows are unedible. Every time you elevate, I still stay ahead of you. I travel far while your mental stuck here on earth. My brain's a planet and my thoughts are the universe. A born leader, why you scared? I'ma do it first. I go hard, putting all of me in every verse. Years ago, God blessed me on this very turf. 11/7/1982, that be my date of birth. A born prince, raised to a county king. I never fell from my throne, but I've been through some things. But my struggles made me stronger and my strength has made me smarter. So I focus on my mentality and I go farther. Lone Star stays flaming, body like a human torch. They say sky's the limit, well I reach for God's torch. Let's get it, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look. Yeah, I'm back and I still do my thing. Cloud 9 when I glide higher than a paper plane. But I still stay focused, never stutter, spitting flames. County king, representer, look star, be the name. I sit back and twist up, watch the sun lift up. All I wanna do is get this money, man, and stock up. Pigs never mind they biz, got my brother locked up. Was down for a minute, but you know I always pop up. Pressing blanks on a paper chase, I'm setting shop up. My rap stay be crack, hit that third, bring it back. Like a train, I'm on the track, sharper than a thumbtack. I'm kinda like autumn, so rappers need to fall back. I flow with the seasons, spring, summer, winter. These are my thoughts as my world you have entered. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, don't worry, cause I'm by your side. And I also fly, them county kings be right on time. Yep, I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on, come on.